What up? What up? It's your girl, Lady Erica Lynn. Welcome to Onside Kicking It with your girl, Lady Erica Lynn, where we discuss Washington Commander football and other NFL news and NFL rumors and NFL teams from a female perspective. Know what I mean? So today's topic is why picking a receiver at number 7 in the draft has to be a knockout. So in my opinion, I do have my favorite, who I would like is Jeremiah Love. I don't think he's going to be there. But from an offensive perspective, from my opinion, I just think that he's just the number one player overall in this draft. I'm sure Mendoza is number one because he's going number one in the draft, but that don't mean he's the number one player in the draft. Get it? So I think for my own personal belief, I wish we could get Jeremiah Love. Why? Because of the fact that he's an amazing running back. He's also a pass catching back as well. And he knows how to run routes. He can play receiver as well. So why not get the best of both worlds and pick him? Man, our offense will be dangerous. You hear me? Dangerous with Jeremiah Love in the back. You got JD5, you got Bill, you got Rasheed White in the backfield. Come on, man. Then we got Chig. Get jiggy with it. A tight end, and we get Terry McLaurin, and hopefully San Francisco will get Ayuk out of lockdown and we can get him. Our offense will be crazy dangerous. But the topic is why picking a receiver has to be a hit, because we don't know if Terry is going to be back next year after this year. We don't know. Contract issues, you know what I'm saying. We paid him that money. Good. I'm glad to see you back. But then our season fell way short last year because of all the injuries. JD5, Terry was injured. It was just injuries on top of injuries. And by means, we're not making no excuses, because that's what people do. People make excuses because, we got injuries. We were injured. But when you have that many injuries to a team, it affects the whole season. Whether people want to realize it or not. And the depth that we had was garbage. The defense was garbage. So we all know what happened with that. And the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator. We know what happened with that, right? But I'm getting off topic. Stay focused, Eric. Stay focused. I believe if we're going to pick a receiver at 7, Carnell Tate is great. Jordan Tyson is great, but he has some lingering questions about his injury history. And then you have Mekhi Lemon as well. I believe all those are dogs. I do. But are they dogs enough to be number 2? Or even going forward in the future, a number 1? Are they that one? To me, I love them. But do they have that number 1? Can they be the number 1? You know what I'm saying? Would Terry get hurt? Can they be that number 1 receiver? I think with the receivers that we have now, even bringing Diami back, and we want playoff Diami to come back, right? Diami, Luke, Lane, Burks, McLaurin. Who am I missing? If we get Ayuk, we have some good receivers. And y'all know how JD5 worked. Y'all know how he sling that thing. His favorite target was a tight end, so we got Chig. I think we'll do good. I just think that what we have now will be sufficient enough to go far, because JD knows how to get the ball to receivers. You know what I mean? So you got to look at it like that. Like the receivers that we had last year, Burks really hadn't played with JD. I'm sure that his game will elevate with JD at the helm. Already know what JD and Terry can do. We seen that in 2024. We seen how he helped Diami in the playoffs, and what he can do with the deep ball. He's a deep ball threat. So I just think that the receivers that we have now is enough for JD5 to operate and create magic. And if we have Jeremiah Love in the backfield, and Chig, come on. Come on, y'all. Y'all know this offense will be dangerous. But being that Jeremiah Love might not get there, I think we should go defense in the draft. It's hard because all of them are dogs, yo. All of them are dogs. So I like Sonny. I like Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain Pro Day. Did y'all see that? The Ben, man, he a dog. And I love how he interviewed and how he's just so focused on playing ball. And I think he's kind of like, that underdog. He got that underdog mentality because people have been calling him with his arms being too short to box with God. You know what I mean? If you old school, you know what I'm talking about. Arms too short, whatever. Bring me the dog. Bring me the dog. That's going to come out there and just wreak havoc on the quarterback. Stop the run. You know what I mean? That's what we need. That's what we need. I like Caleb Downs as well. Because his intelligence. And y'all know we're going to, whether y'all realize it or not, Bobby Wagner, I don't think he's going to be back. And yes, he was slow, whatever. But I think his intelligence on the field is what's going to be missed. Caleb Downs has the intelligence to do that. So that's just my thought. You know what I mean? Like, I think that we can go defense. And my preference, if we're going to do it at number 7, will be Ruben Bain. Thanks to Lake Lewis for influencing me to go that way, because I was really strictly on Caleb Downs because I like Caleb Downs. But it don't matter. If we go defense at number 7, even with the cornerback, Delane, he beats. He's smooth with it. Y'all see how he was in his pro day, how he was just backpedaling so smooth. Like, yo, he's it. So I think if we're going to get a receiver, we can get him in the later rounds. I did a mock draft myself, and I think the receiver that was left was Boston. Is it Derek Boston and Casey Concepcion? So I ended up choosing Concepcion, but at 71. But I just think if you're going to choose a receiver at 7, he got to be a dog. He got to be the focus point for not just this year, but going forward, because we don't know what's going to happen with Terry. That's just my thoughts. That's just my perspective from a female perspective, okay? Y'all, that was the topic. Why picking a receiver at number 7 has to be a hit, okay? That's just my thoughts. I hope y'all have an amazing and awesome weekend. My next video, we're going to discuss from which groups in the free agency, who are the impact players on defense and offense and in the running back room. Those 3 groups, I want y'all to think about that. What players will be impact players from those groups in the 2026 season? Y'all let me know in the comments. We can discuss it in further on my next video. Thank you for tuning in and watching Onside Kicking It with your girl, Lady Erica Lynn, where I am discussing Washington Commander football, NFL news, NFL rumors, and other NFL teams from a female perspective. Not me. Y'all have a good one. Peace.